Stop switching strategies. That's it. Just stop. What's the point? Is it really the strategy? You've got a new one every day. You're trading with a new strategy all the time. You'll start today with one, and then next day or tomorrow you'll have a new strategy. Or maybe you have one strategy for this week, and then next week it's another new strategy. Whatever the flavor of the week is or the flavor of the month. But has it really improved your trading over time? Do you just find yourself in this constant cycle, jumping and hopping from strategy to strategy? Has it made you more profitable? Probably not. When in fact, maybe it's not even the strategy at all. Maybe it's the market. Maybe it's the market conditions. Because I think that is the biggest factor when it comes to your trading, making profits, and your success, especially with pocket option. Because the strategy, it just has no brain. It really has no life to it. It never changes. The technique, the timing, it's all the same. The only thing that changes is the price and the way it moves. One strategy might work better in a sideways market. Another strategy might work better in an upward trend or maybe even in a downward trend. So it's just a bunch of noise that's out there on the charts, right? We all know that. It's going up or down. That's all we know. When is it going to do that? We don't know. But I think it's time to get back to the basics and just stick with one strategy, because I don't know about you, but the traders that I know and the ones that are the most successful members inside of our private VIP group, they stick to the exact same strategy every time. What does that tell you? Choose the one that you are the most comfortable with and stick to it. Then figure out what market conditions work better with that strategy. And the more you look at it, the more you look at the price and follow your strategy, you're going to improve on it over time. It doesn't seem like that at first because you have to stick with it. So are you supposed to just apply a new strategy on a real account inside a pocket option and hope for the best? Probably not. This is something that needs to take practice. And so for most of you, if you don't have that instant gratification, then you're just going to go ahead and just choose something else. You're going to switch. You're going to switch the asset, the currency, the whatever it is. And you're going to just keep switching and changing and changing and changing. Hopefully something will get better. I'll watch the next best YouTube video. Maybe this is going to be the answer. Maybe this is going to give me that win rate that I'm looking for. And it just doesn't work out. And what you guys really need to do is stick with one strategy, figure out which market condition works best with that strategy, and then have some type of risk management system. That's it. And that's how our most successful members inside of our group are earning those consistent returns. As a matter of fact, the ones that are making the most money inside of our private Telegram group, they don't even really post anymore because they're just like, man, I told everybody just to stick to one strategy and they're just going off doing their own things. And I don't really feel like maybe I should post anymore because everybody's just asking me the same question and I give them the same answer. I tell them it's the same strategy. When I was making $100 a day or $500 a day, we've got members making $1,000 a day. And everybody's asking, oh, what's the strategy? It's the same strategy that they've always been telling you all along, right? So let's get back to the basics. And let's look at a strategy that I've had on my YouTube channel for quite some time. And that's called the Zigzag strategy. For some reason, everybody just stopped talking about it, right? Among a lot of other strategies too. So this is pretty easy to set up. Now, if you come over here for the chart settings, we're going to be using regular candlesticks. And then the time frame is going to be 15 seconds. You can click on S15. And then for the expiry, we're also going to be using 15 seconds. You can click on S15. And then for the indicator, of course, all you're going to have to do is select the zigzag indicator. Now for the colors and stuff, you guys can change this if you want to, but the default settings work just fine. So one indicator, 15-second time frame, 15-second expiry. You guys are all set to go. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how to use this. This is one strategy among many strategies. We've got a lot more inside of or over on the website. And so before we make that first trade, we're going to be using the Wealth Warriors Trade Manager. This is a highly advanced trade manager with mathematical calculations. All our profitable traders use the Wealth Warriors Trade Manager. And we're going to want to set the initial capital. We're going to want to match that to the exact amount that we have inside a pocket option. So I'm using real money. And I'm going to, that's $500 is what I have. I must win 2 out of 11 trades. This is completely customizable. You can set your own risk level, which means that I only need to have an 18% win rate to be profitable. The average win rate in pocket option across the board is 50%. So I think I can win, at least have 80% win rate. Now for the payout amount, I'm going to lower this and have this down to 92%. This covers any slippage that the assets have inside a pocket option. We're all familiar with that. The payout can slip down from 92% all the way down to 70%. I won't get too much into that on this video. We really want to focus on how the strategy works. So what we're looking for here is a little bit of a breakout in one direction, either up or down. And you can flip through the different assets by using the hotkeys on the keyboard. You have to activate that by clicking on a little button over here where it says hotkeys. And this will allow you to hold down Shift and Tab on the keyboard and quickly browse through the different assets that you have favorited up here at the top of Pocket Option. So that's what I'm doing today. And I'm going to look for a setup. Okay, here we go. I'm waiting for that zigzag line to be applied to this pump. There it is. You see that? It was just applied over that pump. Now I'm waiting for another candle to be in the opposite color, such as this red candle here, and it must close on that opposite color. You can see we had green, green, green. We had a nice pump. It must close red, and it did not, so I will go ahead and stay out. You see what happened there? So now we've got 1, 2, 3 green candles. This must close red in order for me to enter the trade. So you're going to wait this out. One more second. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and enter. And we don't have to win them all, guys. I always say that. I'm not one of those guys that shows every single trade a win on YouTube. Okay, I just want to put that out there. I'm not that guy. So this was a loss. What do we do when we have a loss? Over here on the Trade Manager, let's mark this first trade as a loss. And when I do that, it's going to give me the next trade amount, which is going to be 317. So we don't have to wonder what trade amount or what's the size of the trade that we should use when we deposit money into Pocket Option. The Trade Manager will figure all of this out for you. Okay. So 317, let's go back over here. Great, so we're ready for the next trade. Just continue to trade, simple as that. All right, let's take a look at this. We've got a nice dump here. We've got 2 large red candles. And now we're waiting for a green candle to appear. And if it closes on green, I will go ahead and enter a buy. Okay, so it's going to be a buy this time. Okay, so this is pushing down. We're coming down. It's still red. So we've got 3 red candles. There's a green. I've got 12 seconds. I need to wait until that closes. It must close green. 3, 2, 1, boom. Just like that. I went ahead and entered a buy. Now we've got about 10 more seconds to go. And this is all you have to do. And if you're doing this and going, wow, I lost 2 in a row, that doesn't mean anything, right? It doesn't mean that the strategy doesn't work. It just means that you've lost 2 in a row. So there we go. We've got another loss. Let's come over here, mark this as a loss. The next trade amount is $5.95. Great. Let's go ahead and look for another setup. And if you guys have been wondering where I've been gone for like 3 weeks. I actually moved back to the United States from Europe. I was in Europe for about a year and a half, and it took a lot longer to get set up into a new place. And, you know, we had to get a new car and everything like that. So it did take a long time about 3 weeks, a lot longer than expected. Okay, that was a win. That was barely a win, but yeah. So let's go over here to the trade manager, mark this trade slot as a win. The next trade amount, you can see how the trade amount is now lower. So it's 141. Let's come back over here. So you don't have to keep trading higher and higher and higher to make up for those losses. If you do have a win, the trade manager will recognize that, and the next trade amount will actually be smaller than the one before it, okay? So 141, great. Let's go ahead and look for another setup. Yeah, when I came back to the States, I thought it would only take like a week and a half to get settled, and it took a lot longer than that. So I ordered a desk and it was cracked. I had to, I called the company. They replaced it for free, which is nice. And so I had to wait another 5 days or so to get that new desk, which is the one that I'm using right now. And I had to set up all my equipment and everything, guys. It just took another 3 weeks. Okay, so this is that is a loss. So let's go back over to the trade manager. Mark this as a loss. The next trade amount is $298. And I'm just doing this literally just talking to you guys and trading at the same time. Here we go. Here's one. I'm waiting for that zigzag line to be applied over the price. So I need a little bit more push up, maybe. If it's going to give me something there, there we go. Should happen any second now. Come on. There it is. So you can see that zigzag line have just applied over the price there. We've got 1 more second. If we've got a red, if we close on a red candle, I will enter a sell. Okay, so we got about 8 more seconds to go. And I'm not even getting like the best win rate on this. There we go, close. And let's just wait and see what happens. So we got about 10 more seconds, 9 more seconds to go. And it looks like we could, yeah, it might end up being another loss here, guys. Okay, so that's another loss for us. Let's go back over here, mark this as a loss. The next trade amount is $630. Great, let's go ahead and switch the chart, look for a new setup. And you can see like I've 1, 2, 3, 4. I've had 4 losses. I just need 1 more win to make this session profitable. That's it. This looks pretty good. I like that push up right there. Look at that. And if this closes red, I will go ahead and enter a sell. I just follow the strategy. I stick to the rules of the strategy. I also use my best judgment. You know, if I'm looking at it or whatever anticipation that I have of something, if it's going to move in one way or another, this is something that's just developed over time. You know, the longer you look at it and the longer you do the strategy, the better you get. Okay, so there we go. We have won a session using this strategy. So let's go back over here to the trade manager and mark this as a win. Now, over here on Pocket Option, we started with $500. I've had 1, 2, 3, 4 losses and only 2 wins, and we have came out in profit, $502.04. Now, that may not seem like a lot of money for some of you. And this is because we're earning smaller profits over an extended amount of time. And we're compounding our account. That's what we do over at the Wealth Warriors Alliance. This is a private group that I have, and this is where all of my cutting edge tools and spreadsheets are available. You can discover some of the best trading tools that are available for binary options by going to this website. A lot of videos and tutorials, but most of all, you can see the results from other traders, other members that are using Pocket Option and using the tools that I'm providing to you. And we also provide, and I also make video tutorials that show you step by step on how to use these tools, as well as strategy videos, and even some strategies that are not even available on the YouTube channel. We've got over 940 members right now that are a part of this. And I've got many members that have came up to me and have said they have never been profitable with trading. And that's all trading, Forex, stocks, futures. They have never been consistently profitable until they have started using the tools and spreadsheets that are provided to them with the Wealth Warriors Alliance. And these are screenshots that I've taken. These are not paid for or anything like that. Members post, they are proud, I would say they are proud to post their results inside of the private Telegram group of their earnings, of their withdrawals from Pocket Option, even the back office of their graphs, how they're showing their consistent profits that they're earning from compounding their accounts over time. We have members that have taken an amount and have compounded and have quadrupled that amount over the course of 30 days. Here's one right here. We've had a member that has taken $400 and has turned it into over $2,000 in 30 days. Lots of different screenshots. We've got Pocket Option members and users from all walks of life, all different income levels. We've got members that has turned $20 into $100. We've got members that are earning, 4 figures a day. It's all right inside of the group, and you actually get to chat with them. And I have videos. We have some members earning around $500 to $1,000 a day. Results are not typical, but those members have shared their strategies, and they have posted those videos inside of the private members group. When you get inside of the members website, you get access to all of those videos, even the videos from members, the members' submissions, which are the videos from our members directly. That's also included, as well as a number of other different videos on strategies, how to set up the trade manager, how to compound your account, risk management, how to prevent blowing your account. All that is included inside of these videos. And there's many, many more testimonials that you'll find inside of Telegram. But it's all there, and you can trade anywhere in the world, of course, if you're using this on your phone or laptop. And it's all for I would say, a very doable, affordable one-time fee. There's no subscriptions. This is not a monthly thing. Compared to a lot of the other stuff that's out there that maybe most of you have tried and that has not worked, maybe you have paid hundreds and hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars to try to be profitable with trading. Not the case here. For a very small fee, one-time fee, you guys can get access to all of that, okay? I've made it like this for a reason, so it's accessible to almost everybody out there, and it's really simple to join. It's just a few clicks. I'll leave the link below down in the description of this video. Yes, it also includes the trade manager as well. So there you go, guys. Really what I wanted to drill home in this video is that you do not need a strategy that wins you every single trade. You do not. You just need something that is simple to understand, simple to use. You can choose a strategy based on your attention span. If you like strategies that take a little bit longer, maybe because you find it to be a little bit less stress for you, then use that strategy. Or if you have a short attention span like I do, and more of like an instant gratification type person, then use those strategies that are on the smaller time frames so you can get in and out very quickly. It's totally up to you, but no matter which strategy that you use, they will all work with the Wealth Warriors Trade Manager. Okay? So try it out, guys. I wish you all the best of success, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care.